Hi Community of Awesome, I'm Ava J, and this is Bookish Pixie. Story time! Ready? So one of the very first times I told someone outside the family who wasn't a friend that I was a writer, the response I got was, "Wow, you must have a lot of free time." And the truth was, I didn't have a lot of free time. At the time, I was a full-time college student and I was also waitressing in my free time, so no, I didn't really have any more time than anyone else did. But I was nervous and intimidated, so I just nodded. Yeah. And even years later, that moment still comes back and bugs me because I was perpetuating this misconception that writers have tons and tons of free time, and it's just not true. So let me clear the air right here and right now. Most writers do not have any more free time than anyone else. So whenever I hear people say something like, "Oh, I would write a book if I had the time," it really irks me. Because here's the truth. If you really want to write a book, you have more time than you think you do. I also sometimes hear this from writers who say things along the lines of, "Oh, I don't really have time to read," but you have to make time. I've already done a vlog on why writers have to read, so I'll link to that below. But the truth is, if you don't make the time now, you never will. Writers get up early so that they can write before work or class, during a lunch break, after class or work, while their kids are napping. If you're a writer, you can find the time to write. The thing is, the time doesn't just come freely. You have to go looking for it. Time that could be spent playing a new video game or binge watching Orange is the New Black or watching a movie or going out with friends is time that writers sometimes claim to write. Finding the time to write takes sacrifice. It means writing when you don't want to and writing when you'd rather be elsewhere. If you're a writer who wants to write a book but you don't think you have the time, I recommend you take a look at your schedule and figure out what you can move around so that you could fit it in. Because these are the kind of sacrifices that writers make all the time. Even writers with kids or who are in school full-time or are working full-time or all of the above. If you don't find the time to write when you're at your busiest, you won't find the time to write when you're not. Writing is about commitment, and if you don't want to commit, that's okay. But it's not because you didn't have the time. So that's all I got for today. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to subscribe and comment, and I'll see you guys next week.